Hello students, welcome back. So today what we are going to do is we are going to take a revision, and the revision will be of the chapter that is the web application, and the chapter is in front of you. And this is a chapter that we took when we were only using the WhatsApp. So we actually did not took it with the other platform. There wasn't a video that was been recorded for this particular chapter. So here we go, we are recording the video for this chapter, and this is a revision class, so I'm not going to go with every topic of this chapter or the subtopics. I'll be taking some major topics that are really important for your exam point of view. Now the first part of the chapter is that is working with accessibility options. Now what exactly is this? That is, computer accessibility refers to the user friendliness of a computer system for all. Now when we say for all, which means for everybody, including the people who are um who have certain kind of disability, and so it's for all basically. So softwares are developed in such a way that it should be accessible to everybody, and then only the purpose of a software in today's time will be called as a successful technology if it can be used by everybody. Okay, so there are certain things that we need to take control, and that is, and the certain things that we need to understand about the software is it should be accessible to everyone, and then only we can judge the success rate of the software. So when we talk about Microsoft Windows, it is having a lot of features which can be useful for the people with certain kind of disability. Okay, and we are just going to go through that. First one is the sticky keys. So sticky keys is a accessibility feature to help computer users with physical disabilities, right? But it is also used by others as a means to reduce the repetitive strain. So I'm going to go through some major parts of it. Sticky keys, what is going to happen with sticky keys is this. They have just shown how to do that, how to activate. I'm not going to go with that, but what it does is, now they said, okay, you can type 3 4 lines, and this is what they have said, and then press control, then press A, and all the text will get selected. But nowadays what is happening is this particular feature is by default active. So if you type any text on your editor and you press control plus A, the entire text will get selected. Okay, so this is a by default feature that we have nowadays. So then comes the filter keys. Filter keys is basically used when somebody is really typing the same character n number of times. So it helps you to filter that. Okay, so ignoring the repetitive keystrokes is called as filter key. Okay, as I said, I'm not going to go with every line because this is a revision tour and I'm supposed to cover up this entire chapter. Okay, so then the toggle keys is a feature of Microsoft Windows. It is accessibility function which is designed for the people with vision impairment. Okay, please remember this. So toggle key, it is used, is a feature for the people with the vision impairment. Okay, then next is the sound tab. That is, the sound sentry is designed to help users with the auditory impairment. So sound sentry feature, it is used for the, it is been developed for the users with the auditory impairment. Okay, then comes the show sound instructs application that convey information by sound to also provide information visually through text captions or informative icons. Display tab is a window with options to configure accessibility options for display is displayed. So high contrast under that, actually high contrast is an accessibility feature to assist people with vision impairment. Okay, please remember this. So high contrast is an accessibility feature to assist people with vision impairment. What is a cursor option? Cursor option is also an accessibility feature that assists people with vision impairment. Even this is a option for the vision impairment people, that is called as the cursor option. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some of the major topics. Then we have the serial keys. What are serial keys? Serial keys is an accessibility feature that assists people that have difficulty using a keyboard. Please remember this. Okay, the people who are finding it difficult to use the keyboard for any reason, or a mouse, so we have the serial keys. They can use special devices such as SIP, puff and breath switches to provide input to the computer through serial ports. So these are some of the devices actually. Okay, so this is about the features, the accessibility features, and then comes the networking fundamentals. I guess I've taken very good video on this about the topologies and what exactly is a modem. I had recorded some videos, and it was for a general video basically, so you can go through that also. If it's not there on your app, I will just upload that, do not worry. Okay, but this was just a small topics that I took, okay, from this chapter for that video, but that video is like for basically a general video. So a computer networking fundamentals basically will require a computer network is a collection of computers and other hardware components interconnected by communication channels. Right now we are connected because of computer network only. Right, if there is no computer network, I wouldn't have able to convey my video to you. Now what is happening, I'm uploading these videos on the YouTube, and then you are actually going to the app, clicking on the links, and then you're going to the YouTube watching the videos. Why and how this is happening is because of computer network. If there is no computer network, the entire world will shut down. There was one time, or there is a time, where we have a lot of importance for the crude oil. Crude oil means petrol and diesel, right? If there is no petrol and diesel, what is going to happen? The entire world will come to a standstill. Nothing can move in this world, right? So crude oil is a product which is a must product. The world cannot survive without the crude oil. But since there are other technologies also coming, right? Similarly we have, you know, like technology like the internet and computer network. These are the two most important thing in today's time, because like if you do not have computer network, still the world is going to come to a standstill. The world cannot move today without the help of technology, because throughout the world we are connected with the help of computer network, with the help of technology. So it is as equal as a crude oil now. Okay, so that is all about I mean, just that introduction about computer network and the example that I gave. Okay, then the networks are designed using following architecture, that is peer-to-peer architecture. Okay, there was a very good video for this too, I had recorded. So what is a peer-to-peer? Peer-to-peer means equal of equal. So I say, like, you know, or you may say that, you know, I have a lot of peers, or one of my peer is coming to my house, which means one of your friend, or not friend, but maybe a person from your class is coming to your house, because you both of you belong to the same class, right? Class 10th A or 10th B. So if you belong to the same class and same standard, same section, so they will be your peers. All the students in that particular class and section will be your peers, right? So that is peer to peer, means of equal. So network in which all computers have equal status. Okay, when you have the equal status are called as peer to peer networks. Generally in such a network, each terminal has an equally competent CPU. So basically all the computers are of equal configuration. Remember this. Peer to peer, and then the most important is the client server architecture, and this is the architecture that we are using, client and server, because whenever you try to access any website or any YouTube channel, so you are the client, and when you access the data, the source from the where the data comes will be called as a server. So network in which certain computers have special dedicated tasks, like providing services to other computers. Like you try to access a website, right? So you are a client, and the source who is providing you the website or the data of that website will be the source will be the server. So what are the types of network? We have a WAN. What is the full form? That is a LAN and WAN. Only two type they have second. Okay, we have one more, that is MAN also, right? So LAN, which stands for local area network. WAN, which stands for wide area network. Local area network, it is a network which has around 50 pieces. So obviously our computer lab is a local area network because there are around 50 pieces and they are connected through a wire. So basically a local area network will be a wired network. Okay. And then there is something called as wide area network, which means internet, which is connected around the world. So wide area network is one of the, which covers the broad area, any network that links across metropolitan, regional, national boundaries, which means it covers the entire globe. The internet is the most popular WAN, as I said. Okay, what is the example of WAN? Internet. What is the internet? Basically, internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that uses standard internet protocols. Protocols means HTTP protocol, FTP protocol, all those protocols. So what is a network? What is the internet is basically uh, a network of network is basically called as internet. Okay, a network of all the networks will be called as internet. Just remember that. Then we have triple W. What is triple W? Wide, World Wide Web. So in short, it is called as triple W or W3. Okay, in a system, interlinked hypertext document access via the internet. So whenever you try to access any website, normally you do it with a triple W dot and then the name of the website .com .in, whatever the extension we have, right? So we access that with the World Wide Web. So interlinked hypertext documents. So normally all the web pages have the hypertext into it, and the pages may have text, images, videos, and other multimedia, and navigate between them using the hyperlinks. Hyperlinks is like, whenever we have like a website and then there are links given into it. So you click onto one link, you will be redirected to some other web page. So those are called as hyperlinks. Please remember all this that I'm telling you. What are the advantages of associated with networking are? Advantages of networking are sharing of data, right? We are sharing a lot of data since we are not connected nowadays. You know, there are no physical classes going on, so we are connected with each other with the help of technology, and we are sharing data. We are posting a lot of contents on the app, and then you are going to the app and then you're watching the contents, reading the contents, right? What is that? That is data sharing. And why it is, how it is possible? With the help of networking. They can also share hardware resources, right? In our lab we have around 50 PCs, and for 50 PCs we have only one printer. So that printer is being shared with the entire network. So that is called as hardware sharing. Internet access sharing also, right? Which means we can give internet access to n number of devices, including the desktop, laptops, your mobile devices, which is normally we do it with the help of a Wi-Fi, isn't it? So usage of network based applications such as web browser, email client, chat applications, these are all the advantages of a networking. Getting access to the internet, yes, we can get access to the internet. We require a ISP, that is the internet service providers like BSNL, Airtel, we have Geo now, right? Then okay, then we will talk about the modem. What is a modem? It is a modulator and demodulator. Even there is a video onto this. So basically to get connected to a internet we require a modem. Understand it, because our computer only understands digital language. But when the data is transferred, it is transferred in analog signal. For that then we require a modem, which is called as, the full form is actually modulator and demodulator. So you can see MODEM, modem. Modulator means modulation, basically means converting the digital signal into analog. And demodulation means converting analog signal back to digital. Okay, so modulation and demodulation. Then these are the wired networks and wireless networks. We have dial-up connection, DSL, and then the cable internet access. We have 3G, that is a wireless, WiMAX, which covers the entire city. Few kilometers it can cover, and Wi-Fi like few meters it can cover, right? Then just few things that I have spoke about. Just learn about, remember the abbreviations as well. Okay, what is modem, and DSL, which stands for digital subscriber line, cable internet access, 3G, which stands for third generation, 4G, which stands for fourth generation. Now we are going to come up with the 5G, WiMAX, which is called as worldwide interoperability. Okay, so that is about WiMAX, and for microwave access. And then we have Wi-Fi, which is everybody is aware of Wi-Fi, and we require a device for that, that is called as wireless access point, that is WAP. The data transfer on the internet, it is transferred in form of packets, understand it, how the data is transferred through the internet, one network to another network. And basically it can include wired and wireless both. Okay, then okay, how to connect to Wi-Fi, this is what they've spoke about. Then we will go to introduction to the IM, that is instant messaging. So IM is something that we all are using nowadays. So that is, our text messages can be sent to one person, one or more person, audio calling and conferencing, video calling and conferencing, file transfer, everything we are using. And nowadays we are using WhatsApp. So what, this is one of, also one of the app that we are using. It is comes under the IM basically. Instance messaging account, we can have some web based also IM, that is Google Talk, Yahoo Messenger, Skype, Windows Live Messengers, and Rediff Bowl, etc, etc. Okay, then how to create an account, that's what they spoke about. And chatting with a contact, we are not going to go through this, it's really not that important. Then chatting on Yahoo, it's not that really important. Then we learned about how to, creating a blog. I had recorded the video and I had sent it to you. Okay, how to create a blog, and I have told you that how, with the help of a blogger.com, how you can create a blog. The entire process I had shown in the video, and that video is also uploaded in the app. You can just go through that. And then we have like the next is, okay, some of the offline blog editors. Please remember this. That is QAMANA. Okay, that is QAQUMANA. So Windows Live Writer and Blog Desk. That is a launching. That is a QMana. That is how I can pronounce this. QMana. Okay. Then these are some of the offline blog editors. Then we have how to posting can be done. Okay, that is okay. Okay, then come down to like the most popular online transaction websites are IRCTC, which is a government based, an online portal for booking flights and train tickets, Flipkart, an online shopping portal, eBay, which is nowadays not really that happening with eBay, and Redbus. So these are like all online transaction website. Nowadays we have other one, that is Amazon, which is booming like anything, right? Then online transaction using Flipkart. So I hope you know this transaction. All of you might have done the shopping with Flipkart or with Amazon, so you know the process. Then how you can book tickets with IRCTC. Please remember this. These are the steps. You can go to this website and create an account first, and then you can book your tickets. And then the exercise part. Then internet security, which is very important. There was a very small video that I recorded for this as well. Always you have to use a very strong password. Please remember that combination of all the characters, including numbers, alphabets, and special characters, right? And then guidelines are that your password, the length of your password should be around 12 to 14 characters. Then avoid keeping password based on a repetition, dictionary words, letters or number sequences, usernames, relatives or pet names, including numbers and symbols in password if allowed. You should include all that. Use capital and lowercase as well. Avoid using the same password for multiple sites or purposes. Nowadays what is happening, every website is asking for a username and password. So nowadays there is a feature of Google and other social networking websites like Facebook also, they show you the link, and using the same account you can create a username and password. And also the browser saves your password, okay, on only on that particular device. So next time if you really want to log in, it will straight away show you the username and password, and straight away you can log in, so you do not have to remember all the passwords. So these are some of the features. And then okay, this is password you can keep. So then they have spoke about, you know uh, what all things you should do. Backup your system, always keep copies of your personal data. Use encryption software to protect your data by unauthorized user. Keep your username and password private, do not tell it to anybody, and other than yourself. Registering with, because if you do not tell it to yourself you will forget it, and then there is a issue. Then you have to go to forgot password, then again go for the OTP process, and then again you can generate the password. Registering with websites, read the privacy statement or the policy. This is important, do not register to every website that you come across. Okay, be very careful when you give any kind of information to website which are not that known to you. Okay, do not share personal information. As I said, secure transactions are very important while you provide your any kind of your banking details to any website. Okay, be very careful. The website which are not that known, never do any kind of transactions with such websites. Avoid doing that. You can straight away do it, without any hesitation. You can do it with Amazon, Flipkart. These are the secure websites basically. And any website which is quite popular and known, okay, you can do transactions. But website which are not that known to you, never do any kind of transaction unless and until you really have do your study onto that website and find it, okay, it's a genuine website, many people are using it, then you can go ahead. Use antivirus and anti-spyware software. So it is very important, because any software can enter into your computer and steal away your data. So it's better to have these softwares. And do not immediately respond to mails. This is very important. Okay, never respond to mails immediately. Okay, always do your study and then only you can respond to the mails. If the mails, if you receive a mail from some client or some of the websites, go to that website, study that website, what this website is all about, and then you can respond to that mail. Clear browser cookies frequently, because these are like your browser, the website basically store the data in cookies. Okay, cookies are nothing but just file which stores the data. The website, they store your data in your computer's cookie folder. So it's better to clear your cookies frequently. And I've shown this process also how to do that. Install firewalls. This is by default installed on your system. You go to just go to the search bar and type firewall, and you can see that firewall and network protection. So it is already active on your Windows operating system, so do not deactivate it. So it says private network is active, and if I go to, the same thing, it says over here public network, so firewall is on, right? So this should be on, never keep it off. And then clearing data stored in browsers, it is very important. Frequently keep on clearing data on the browser. Okay, go to your history, clear your data, and that is what we have in this chapter. Okay, so what all things I have taken in this chapter, children, please remember it. And this was the only chapter that we did not took it as a whole, because this was the time when we had WhatsApp, and we were only using WhatsApp. So I hope that I have made almost all the major topics, I have just clarified it. So please go ahead, and the remaining two chapters, I guess, word processing and spreadsheet, already we have taken a lot of revision onto it. So web application, word processing, and spreadsheet, these are the three chapters, super easy chapter. Nobody should miss out even a single mark, everybody should get out of it, is so easy chapter. Okay, so that's it, children. Then after that, straight away you're going to go for your exams. All the best for your exams, do well, and I want every student to score good marks in all the subjects. Please study, make your future bright. Okay, that's it, bye for now.